Hi Geminis, the gems of my eyes. I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is your weekly reading for the third week of April, so covering the 19th till the 25th. We are now transitioning into Taurus season, so you may feel the change in the air. Also, Venus is now in Taurus, so we may want to indulge a little bit more, buy ourselves some nice things, spend some moolah, gain some more moolah. I know the weather started to change here in SoCal. Like, it's been pretty warm and sunny for the most part. Now it's kind of gloomy and cold. So I feel like every time we go through some kind of like change, even the weather kind of changes with it. So let me know if you guys kind of feel the change in the air, just because, Aries season was so fast paced and like I feel like it flew right by us. And I think so. Taurus season is about to like slow us down a little bit, get us more grounded, So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, of course. So I hope you will find this helpful. I'll have the link to the extended below, per usual. And of course, if you'd like to follow me on my Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. All right, so Geminis, let's just get right into it. So for this week, I feel like you may be feeling kind of at a crossroads about something, but I don't feel like it's going to be anything life-changing or super major. And I actually feel like the solution to the indecision or being in your head about something, you may be like, Nick, I'm always at a crossroads. I'm always thinking about something because then I get a new idea and then I have another thought and then I get confused. But I actually feel like there's this time this week it's different because there's actually a very simple solution, but you may not see it right up front. But maybe when we talk about it, this will help you. Okay, so what I'm being shown as an example, and it's funny because sometimes I get like shown a certain visual or a word or like I hear something, but lately it's been just like visual. So Q-tips, right? We all use Q-tips, out of the shower to clean our nasty ears of the earwax, especially if you have earphones or earbuds on all day and build up and it's like nasty and gross, right? Yeah, okay. So Q-tips. Let's say I'm seeing someone who is like ran out of Q-tips. They only have one Q-tip left. And they're like, oh my gosh, do I use this for my right ear or do I use this for my left ear? I know, bear with me. This is probably like a weird example, so random. And you realize that, in one Q-tip, there's 2 sides. There's 2 sides, but I always use one. I always use 2, right? One for one ear, one for the other ear. But since now I ran out of Q-tips and I'm in my towel, my hair is wet, I can't just like go run out to CVS or to Target to get more Q-tips. I mean, if I order on Amazon, it's going to be here tomorrow in 2 days. I can't wait. I can't just, I got to figure something out. So the person looks at the Q-tips like, well, there's 2 sides. So let me just use one side, one tip for one ear and the other side for the other ear. It may not be completely clean the way I want it to, but hey, I got to be resourceful. So something's going to happen for you this week where you're going to find some kind of solution to it. And it's going to actually help you, maybe teach you or help you make more resourceful decisions and become more resourceful. Maybe save a little bit more. But you know what? I'm actually being a little bit wasteful. I don't need to use that much. I can use one Q-tip for 2 ears. I don't know. You guys let me know. I usually like to use 2. It just makes me feel more satisfied, like it's squeaky clean. But maybe you could try that out this week. Use one for one ear and the other side for the other ear. Okay. So I'm also getting that the number 22 may be an important number for you guys. And it's just funny. So this crossroads or this decision or these thoughts that you have, that you're going to find a solution to it, and it's actually going to be more simple and actually help you maybe save money or be a little bit more resourceful. So you guys let me know if that makes sense to you. If you come back later on, you're like, oh, okay, now I get what you were trying to say. I figured it out. It's just an example. I'm not saying you're all going to be using one Q-tip. That's just an example. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your health, Geminis, I feel like you're going to be investing in your health somehow. And when I say health, I want you guys to think of it all areas: body, mind, soul, spirit. It doesn't have to be just your body. It could be mental health, emotional health, everything. So maybe you're investing in new food or supplements, vitamins, seeing a doctor or a dietitian, a nutritionist, making a meal plan, meal preps, seeing a fitness trainer, going to the gym, investing in plants to help purify your air of your rooms because you have breathing problems like myself, or I used to. Maybe you want to invest in starting a little garden, a little greenhouse for yourself to maybe grow some vegetables, fruits. What else? Maybe you want to invest in therapy, in counseling, just to make sure your mind is right, because Geminis, you live in your head, you always get all these thoughts, and sometimes it's nice to have someone help you to organize them and help them flow so you don't feel so anxious or have a lot of anxiety, which a lot of people tend to struggle with now. And investing in any way, but I feel like you're wanting to maybe make healthier choices, maybe eat more organic products, and maybe treat yourself. So you may even want to treat yourself a little bit more this week. And it's not about like sacrificing and not spending anything, but I feel like you may treat yourself into something good or something nice, but it's a healthier option. So I see you just kind of spending more or helping yourself in some way for your health. And when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like you're mentally wanting to think about things. Maybe you have something on your mind that you're wanting to start or wanting to work on. You're like, I need to think about this a little bit more. Let me kind of like simmer with it or sleep on it to kind of see how I feel. And maybe you feel overwhelmed and you're like, I just gotta like think about things on my own, and you're trying not to like get influenced maybe by others' opinions or what other people are saying. And you're trying to take like a mental break. So maybe you've been feeling recently a little bit overwhelmed, or you have so many ideas, so many things happening. And you're like, I gotta like stabilize my mind and make sure I'm doing things in an orderly fashion and not getting too ahead of myself, but not falling behind as well. So I see you kind of wanting to take like a mental break, a mental rest, and maybe not being as talkative, as social, or as like on, the front line as maybe you usually are. And you're trying to like just get your mind right, whatever that means for you. Okay, so I don't see a lot of chit chatter or a lot of, calling, texting, unless you like have to as part of your job or your business. But I feel like most of you are kind of wanting to slow down a little bit and take a little bit of a mental break, mental breather this week, which maybe is much needed for you guys. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, so as far as a person you could be dealing with, I feel like this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person could be older than you or maybe the same age as you, or also possibly a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, but I feel like this person is very grounded, is very action oriented, is probably very attractive, maybe high energy, active, likes to work out or into sports, a go-getter, ambitious, driven, likes to do like fun things, could be really outgoing, adventurous, always a good time to be around them. I feel like you're gonna feel really excited, and this person's here to like rock your world or just show you new things, and it's like bringing more fun and spunk into your life. Maybe that's something you've been lacking, maybe something you've been craving. You're like, I want to meet someone who's fun, someone who challenges me, who shows me new things. I feel like this person's definitely like a little bit crazy. They like to do wild things, or they're always like up for whatever, not like wild, like crazy foolishly, but I feel like they're just very like outgoing and likes, is not fearful. Fear doesn't hold them back. And I feel like you're gonna find that really, really attractive about this person. If it's a man, I do see he could have like facial hair, could be like buff or likes to work out, possibly takes care of himself, is very attractive, good looking. He could be a little bit flirty, but he just got it going on. If it's a female, same thing. She could be really attractive as well, could be naturally very flirty, likes to talk to people, likes to try new things, whoever this person is, very magnetic. Something about them is just very magnetic, very like this bright light that just shines everywhere. Okay, and this person is very curious, very interested in you. So this could be someone who you already know, or someone you will be meeting in the near future who has a crush on you, or just from when they see you, they're like, ooh, Gemini, who's that? Who's that? I want to talk to them. I'm curious about them. Like, hey, Sally, who's that? What's their name? Did they just start working here? Like, do you know anything about them? Like, they want to ask. They're curious about you, and they may even ask people if you guys know the same people or you work in the same place about you. But I also feel like they're not going to be too shy to ask you questions like, oh, where are you from? Like, what are you looking for? Blah, 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 blah. Or just like talk up a storm. But I think you like that because maybe you are talkative and you like someone who can kind of keep up with you and likes to talk, likes to, exchange ideas and all that back and forth. And I feel like you're going to be really excited to be around this new energy. And I feel like this is exactly what you've been wanting, exactly what you've been needing. And it looks like a lot of you are getting a lot of good karma returning to you, especially if you've been a good person. If you've been shady, you've been doing some questionable things, I don't know what to say, I'm sorry. But most of you, I think if you connect with me or watching me, you're here. I feel like you're a good person, or at least you're trying. We're all trying, no one's perfect. You've been putting in the work, staying high vibes, minding your business, just trying to put good energy into yourself, into the world around you. And I feel like now you're gonna be getting rewarded. I believe Jupiter's in Aquarius, or where is it? I think it's in Aquarius. So I just feel like you're going to be receiving blessings. You're going to be receiving a lot of abundance and good things. You like being at the right place, the right time, meeting the right people, having the right connections. You're just like, whoa, what's all this good stuff happening? What the heck? I'm not used to this. Things are starting to move fast. I know I said with Taurus season, it feels like things are moving slow, but I feel like with your love life, at least, it's going to feel exciting. It's going to feel like things are kicking off, like they're actually moving at a faster pace. But you're not used to this, and maybe some of you will be like, what's going on? Like, what's all this good thing? What are all these good things happening? Why is everyone being nice to me? Why all of a sudden is this person interested in me? Like, who sent you? Who sent you? I'm not used to this, maybe you're used to struggling. You're used to life being hard. You're used to people giving you a hard time or judging you or miscommunicating or taking your words the wrong way. And I think for so long you've gotten used to feeling kind of maybe insecure about yourself, or not unsure about your feelings, or unsure about your worth, or, where you stand emotionally. Feeling bored or unsatisfied with your life and not knowing when things are going to change. And I feel like you've gotten so used to that. So when good things start happening in your life, you're like, what's going on? What's happening? Like, this must be a joke. Someone pinched me. There's a catch. But there's not always a catch, Geminis. I feel like there's a lot of great things that are going to be happening in your life, and you're going to look in the mirror and be like, what did I do to deserve this? Do I deserve this? I don't know. But you do deserve it. Don't get used to having a hard time or having difficult situations. Just because your whole life has been difficult and a mess doesn't mean it's going to always be that way. So when good things happen, you got to really accept it, soak it up, be present, enjoy it. Don't always think negatively like, oh, something's bad is about to happen. That's not always the case. Sometimes we do get good things, good gifts from the universe, and we are meant to just enjoy it, embrace it. So communication between you and this person is going to pick up. There's going to be a lot of back and forth, feelings growing at a rapid pace, a lot of connection, a lot of movement going on between the two of you. I feel like this person's going to ask you out. They may ask you out, or like ask for your number, or hey, do you want to meet up here? Or do you want to get lunch sometime, get dinner? Or, oh, the movies are open now. Do you want to go? Should we make a reservation? Like, they're going to ask you out or want to do some kind of activity with you, involve you in something, or they're gonna make a move towards you, okay? Ask you out, ask for your number, something. And I feel like they are putting themselves out there for you. And this person, I feel like, is coming through actually pretty confident, not in a cocky, arrogant way, but they're just confident in themselves. They know themselves. They're like, okay, cool. Like, they're not shy about it. And you're like, oh, wow, like, I'm not used to this kind of energy. But they're going to be coming forward to you. And I feel like this person may have ideas for you guys, as far as maybe collaborating on something, or maybe on a business deal. or, you know, if you guys work in the same place, like working on something, working on a project together, or like building and growing something together. Like they may kind of throw out some ideas for you, because I feel like this person could be an entrepreneur. They could be a business owner, or just someone who's like a go-getter, always trying to like create new ways of, you know, income, side hustles, stuff like that. And I feel like they may want to throw out some ideas with you, and I feel like they're going to be really flexible with you as well. Okay, so I feel like they can keep up with your energy, and you're like, oh my gosh, yes, someone who understands me, who doesn't think I'm crazy, who just like, oh, Gemini, someone who kind of can keep up with your crazy energy, or who is as crazy as you, or maybe crazier. So you're like, I don't know. Okay, but I feel really good energy for you guys, honestly. And I like this person's energy. I feel like they may be a good catch. It's still too soon to tell, right? But so far, I think it's so good. And we're going to continue this in the extended. The link will be below. We'll figure more out, see where their energy's at. What are they thinking? How do they really feel about you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so I hope you will enjoy it. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Bye.